Hello, Nikki from Motor For You. Today we have a DS3 E10 Bastille. This is finished in Pearl Nera Black. On this car we get 17-inch alloy wheels, which we can see just here. If we then make our way around the car, you can see past the B pillar we have privacy glass, and as we come round to the back we have rear park distance. We can then open up the boot. In the boot we have a charging cable, as this is a fully electric car. Once inside the car you can see that we have a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side you have your volume as well as your voice control, and then here we have the dial for your screen just up there, which we can see is changing. And then on the right hand side we have your list button, your source button, as well as the telephone button, and then here we have the changing of tracks or stations. We have automatic wipers as well as automatic lights with this car. If we then look to the centre console, we have a storage cubby here which we can cover over. We then have two cup holders and a 12-volt socket. In the cup holder I currently have the key, as this is a keyless start car. We then have your electric windows in the centre, as well as your window lock button, as well, and your locking system. We then have your different driving mode selector, as well as a mat to put things such as your phone. We then have the option of changing your volume through here, as well as turning on your front and rear windows. We then have these touch pads here which correlate to the screen. So if we press the music one, it will bring up the radio. So on this car we have the different sources of radio, USB and iPod. We also have the option of Bluetooth audio, which becomes functional when you have a phone connected, and you will then be able to play your own music. We then have the climate button. So you adjust the climate control of the car through the screen. As we can see just here, we adjust the temperature on the left, and then just there is the fan speed. We have the option of navigation, but this is functional when you have a phone connected. As you can see, it will come up on there. We then have the car app. So here we have your driving functions such as your parking sensors. We then can go to vehicle settings, so we can adjust the parking preferences as well as headlights. We then have comfort, and finally we have the safety, where you have your active safety brake and also speed reading and recommendations. We then have the telephone button, where here we have your Bluetooth telephone, so you'll be able to take and receive calls, but we also have the option of Apple CarPlay, MirrorLink and Android Auto. You can use these when you have your phone connected via Bluetooth, or you can also connect by the USB, which is just down there, just below the start stop button. We then have the apps of photos and SMS. We then have a look at the seats of the car. On this car we get part leather seats and part cloth, so we can see the leather around the outside, and then the cloth is the main of the seat. We can then come round to the back seats. We have 3 seats in the back. There is Isofix just along the bottom there. If you have any questions or queries on this car, please contact us at Motor For You. Alternatively, you can give us a call on 01580 879 666.